What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our Emergency Force series. We're here today checking out the North Carolina mod. This is a beta. It's in version 2 right now. There are some weird things, and I'm not really sure. Like, the weirdest thing here is there's no engine or anything here in the second slot of this fire station, and it only appears that this is the only fire station on the map as well, which makes things really crazy. And the other thing here is this ambulance is going to try and go back to the fire station, and it's going to crash out the ambulance. So we are going to have to call that off. It is a known bug. Well, I don't know if it's a really known bug, but it has been posted about on the forums. So, but I will post a link for you guys in the description below, so you guys can download this mod for yourselves and check it out. It definitely, I mean, it's a sub-modification of LA mod, so it uses the LA mod map. As you can see, there's a lot of LA mod resemblances. There are some differences, though. We got this big crater here. I don't think this is an LA mod, but I don't really like the park anyhow over here. So, yeah, I think this is usually a lake, though, in LA mod. So, maybe that's why it just didn't, they couldn't transfer it over. Because up here, as you can see where the, where normally the port dock is, there is no dock here. It's just kind of gravel. So not really sure what's up with that. Maybe it's the way it was. They designed it a little bit different. Other than that, though, out of the same. I mean, the units are definitely different, as you can see. Here's is one of the sheriff vehicles. One of the other ones here is this is my favorite one. This one's really cool looking. So I like this one. And he doesn't want to go around the other way, but so the vehicles have been changed. So that's kind of cool. You like that? The other issue, the reason why we started mid-game here is because I saved a game because the callouts are so slow in this. I'm not really sure if it's a bug or not. It was another issue that was posted about on the forum as well. So I don't know if it's just a timing issue that just has to be gone through and fixed in the settings. But since there's no vehicles here, I also have the fire chief out of his unit because he can call in everybody here. So that is why he is out, because I just come over here. Hopefully what they'll do is they'll add a dispatch person here that can handle it if they're going to keep the map this way. Just because everybody then would then be considered volunteer based, or I wouldn't really say it's volunteer based. But we do have brush patrol here. So that is nice. But at least then you can obviously call in everybody manually. All of the engines and stuff have the branding for North Carolina. It's Martins Creek, North Carolina is what it is. So you'll see that Martin County here. So all this stuff has been changed with the branding. As far as I could tell, you can see all this stuff is all changed here. Obviously, some of the stuff is going to be the same as far as like the SWAT. Oh, no, SWAT has changed as well. It's kind of cool. There are, like I said, this is a beta, so there are some bugs that need to be worked out. Oh, we got a dog. I like that. The SRAR dog leader. That's cool. So keep going there. I do like this too. They did make a EMS supervisor for the Coast Guard rescue. It is kind of cool. Though I've never really used it here. But there's our call. Alright, we have a reported homicide here. So we gotta find this person. And there they are. Down at the docks. So we are going to then call in the ambulance. And, whoa. What you guys doing? Get this guy. Alright, there we go. They're gonna open fire. That's not what I wanted, but they did. So one of the things you guys gotta pay attention about too here, though, like I was gonna say, was there's two different ambulances, the BLS and the ALS. Make sure you call in the ALS for some of these calls. So just kind of keep that in mind. And you can see it up at the top there, 1066 Mayday Mayday. They say firefighter down for the ALS ambulance. I could show you the BLS ambulance, and I guess we could do that now. But I don't know if it'll be considered a life-threatening. I guess we'll find out here. But as you can see, transporting multiple 1045s on scene. So that's cool. I do like that. Let's get this guy here to deal with some traffic.
Yes.
Let's move these cars around.
10-4.
Get them all around out of here.
Yes.
This car here, buddy. Face this way.
10-4. Yes.
There we go. And we'll just move this traffic around. And we got a couple of squads here. We'll turn those lights on, which is nice. And then that'll clear all of this stuff out of the way. But you can see the ambulances are coming. So that's cool. I haven't had any issues with the scripts. But these, I really haven't had much time either to play around with this mod. So, but for a beta, it's not too bad. Like I said, there's just some small things that I would like to see changed. I really would like to see another fire station on this map. It almost looks like there's someone down here. But there just isn't. Like normally where there would be a fire station down here. Actually there is, ain't there? Nope, there isn't. So I think this used to be a fire station. It's now a church. So, I mean, they did change something. So it's not a full
10-4.
copy of everything. Let's get these guys to drop their stretcher and then just let's just stabilize this person. And
Roger.
that person is good to be stabilized. It will tell you too, like if you can't stabilize the person, it'll tell you that this person is too critically injured to be stabilized, you know, or requires the ALS ambulance. So that is kind of nice. I figured though that we had, just because we had opened fire on this person, that they weren't in too much of a critical condition, which you think they would be, but remember it's just based on the bar here, which determines the criticalness of the situation. So I'll get them off here. We'll transport them. I always send them to the hospital though, just to make it realistic. But remember, kind of keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't go back to the station. Otherwise, it will. It doesn't crash the game from what I've heard, but it does, like, it makes the ambulances go into like a crash state, so you just can't use them anymore. So, but like I said, I haven't done that to find out 100% sure because I really don't want to. I don't want to know. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Until I find out otherwise on the forum, I'm just gonna kind of keep it where I call them away. Actually, this guy was parked over here, wasn't he? So let's get him back over here. But you can see they do go to the hospital, and this guy actually went in the right way. Oh, you can see the arrows here, and there she bees. That was all she wrote for this one. Alright, and we're loaded back in from our nice little crash that we just had here. I'd like to get one more call out for you guys to at least show you a little bit different. I'd like to see a fire call come through. It would be nice. Hopefully we get one here. I'm going to just speed up the time and see if that is what we get here. Not really sure. So what ended up happening was there was a script error. Not really sure what caused the script error. I don't know if it was the ambulances, because at the time the ambulances were moving back through the hospital there. But just keep the time sped up there a little bit and see if that does anything. But what I was showing before though, before the game crashed, was that the arrows here point this way, and the first time I had the ambulance go through, it went in this way, and then the second time through here, last game time, before the game crashed, it went through the proper way. So I don't know if that's what caused the crash. Like I said, it was the only thing that was going on besides the fact that we have a traffic jam here, which is just crazy. Alright, patrol the city now. But the other thing I did was moving the ambulance back over to the parking lot over here. So that was the other thing that I was doing. But I had to go back and reload the save that I had used before. So hopefully we don't see an ambulance call again for that homicide. Would be nice. Well, these two are riding each
There are reports of people being taken hostage in
nope.
the operational area.
We have a hostage situation.
And either neutralize the kidnappers or arrest and take them away.
So let's, I was clicking and dragging here. So let's get this dealt with here. Not really sure where they're at. It's either in this building here or this building here. Let's get everybody here on scene. Let's get these guys out. They're all sheriff units. I like the sheriff unit. I don't think they have any that are non-sheriff. I think it's all sheriff based. Actually, it's not all sheriff based. But I like the sheriff ones. I do have regular ones around here. Actually, I think, yeah, these ones are regular. So there's that regular one. There is another regular one here, which is kind of cool. These ones here are LAPD officers here. They are female officers. You can see them. So that's kind of cool that they did it that way. Yeah, let's get these guys out here. And let's move them into this building. Let's get these two first. Let's get these guys into foul. I think the situation's in here. And it is.
Roger.
Let's get all these officers here. Yeah, there we go. Not really much of a hostage situation though. And he is down. We can call an ambulance with the officer. And they call in the ALS run right away, so that's kind of cool. And we've got Highway Patrol, which is this vehicle here. So don't get these guys mixed up. And this guy here, we'll keep this one in over here. Just keep the building clear. And then we'll get Highway Patrol back up into its nice little parking spot here. Maybe what we would do is, ooh, the car wash. Set up like a DUI checkpoint. Something else we could do. But we'll get the ambulance here. We'll take this guy out of here, and that'll probably do it for this little preview. Like I said, it is a beta to version 2, and hopefully they get some things fixed. Just some small little issues, game will crash bugs, and then obviously the callout's just taking forever. But that's an easy fix. I could probably even fix that myself if I want to go into the configuration files for the mod. That's where I believe the rate of how often the callouts come is it's in the config files for the mod itself. So those could be things that I think you can change yourself. But it would be nice if the person doing the mod would do that himself or herself. Just make things a lot easier for people and probably a little bit more enjoyable as well. Just because the average person I don't think is going to sit here and want to go through the configuration files and start tweaking this and that. So let's just get this person in and off to the hospital, and that will then do it for us guys. So this is Emergency 4 North Carolina sub modification of LA mod is what it is. As you can see, I sent the ambulance right to HQ, and I'm not gonna deal with the hospital situation. So I'll post a download link in the description below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this little preview here. But it is a beta version 2. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day.